My name is Duque. I'm the founder of StrengthAddicts.com. It's a brand new site that I started about, well, it's not totally brand new. I started about 5 months ago, and got off to a real good start there. I used to work out at the West Side Lansing YMCA, and had about 20-30 guys on there. It was a real cool experience. And one thing I'll tell you about gyms, well, fitness centers and health spas, is that if you go in there with the idea of getting big and getting strong, and you're into bodybuilding, powerlifting, in other words, manly sports, then you're usually going to draw the attention of management and staff. And back in October, I think it was, I got kicked out by a staff member, apparently for making too much noise lifting. And in March and April, I got into some trouble with a membership director over there because apparently she didn't like how much I was lifting. And I was told that, I don't like how much you're lifting. And it got to a point there where I thought that if, she wouldn't stop doing this, kind of like, because you got your music blasting, right? I usually have like Rammstein, or maybe have like Slipknot, or sometimes some good old Motley Crue, just like, and I'm there, I'm like, as irrational as it sounds, Tommy's on the drums and Vince is singing, and and Nicky's like slapping the bass, and Mick Mars is playing guitar, and I'm somehow on that stage with them, only I'm doing deadlifts with 495, and my face is turning colors in the mirror, but somehow I'm in sync with Motley Crue. I'm on stage with James Hetfield and Metallica. I'm bouncing around Slipknot. It's like I'm in a groove. I'm lifting. It's war. It's great. And then all of a sudden, like, excuse me, you're lifting too heavy, or you're making too much noise, or try to calm down. I'm like, bitch, I got 495 on this bar. The bar is bending. I got a belt on me. I got fucking straps on me. I got wraps on my legs. I'm doing leg presses. And of course the thing is, I don't reply, bitch, leave me alone. What I do is, like, I put my weight down, and I go and I listen. And I'm lectured. I'm 30 years old, man. And, like, facilities like that, health spas and gyms and fitness studios, I mean, they sell a product. That product is a service. That service is the ability for you to walk into a gym and lift weight and leave. Now, sure, you shouldn't trash the equipment. You shouldn't, interfere in other people's workouts. You should, conduct yourself in a, considerate manner or whatever, right? But when it comes down to the point where, you can't make noise, and you can't lift what you want, and you can't lift it where you want to. You can't use chalk. You can't, it just becomes like, why am I here? Why am I paying you $50 a month when you're making my life a living hell? Then you go to management and you complain. Listen, if any of you go out to a health spa or a fitness studio and you get harassed by the fitness staff, people that, by the way, by vast majority are not certified by any certifying agency in the health fitness world, and you were to complain to management, A, they're not going to do a damn thing about it. B, you're going to be a marked member, meaning that they're all going to, like, have their eye on you. And C, they may even kick your ass out. Now, I was running a website with 30 members. We had over 70 videos. Management was well aware of it. And when I complained about harassment, they complained about my website. They had 5 months to say something, but suddenly they only said it after I complained about harassment. Point of the matter is, guys, the fitness community, and a lot of people probably think I'm on crack or coming to you out of, like, cloud nine, but I'm not. You can see I'm not cut. I got fat, I'm not like, but I like to lift heavy, and I like to take my body to the limit. And unfortunately, those dungeons like Dorian Yates used to work out in, they don't really exist anymore. You know what I mean? And it's unfortunate because I'm at this gym now. It's called New Life Fitness, and it's a great gym. I mean, they've got real weight. They don't have that plastic shit. You know what I mean? They've got dumbbells that go up to 170, like, that I'm used to. You know what I mean? You can do your leg presses. They got a hack squat machine. I mean, it's a real gym. And I'm praying to God that I don't fuck it up and that I can stay there. They got tanning. It's an awesome facility. I mean, they're all awesome facilities. But the thing is, you got these staff members at a lot of the health spas around the country, around the world. They have, like, and they just get really upset when they see some guy lifting hardcore. And so they want to mess with your groove, they want to throw you off. And I'm too old for that shit. I'm 30 years old. I see people that are like in their 50s and 60s, people that have their own businesses, that have, gone to wars, raised children. They don't want to be told by like some, prick in a fucking, gym neck shirt to quiet it down or not lift so heavy. So basically, man, I'm just rambling right now, but this vlog series is going to be all about me. It's going to be about StrengthAddicts.com. It's going to be about supplementation, what I've taken, and honestly, a lot of the stuff you can buy nowadays isn't really going to do anything, but there's an interest in knowing if the Novadix is better than the 6-oxo. There's interest in knowing if creatine ethyl ester is better than creatine monohydrate. I'd be a liar if I said I didn't take any of these products. So I will go ahead and just kind of just give you my take on the products that I'm taking. Also, I'll give you a take in as far as what's going on in my head. Like for me right now, the latest craze has been the chest. See, the chest right here for me is rock hard all around here, but right down here it's a little flabby. And so I'm constantly like, I'll go on Google and I'll see like what could this be that I have, and I don't actually have it like I've seen it online, but I'm starting to wonder about gynecomastia, because I keep reading it happens between 30 and 40% of men. I'm 30 years old, so I'm in the window. And gynecomastia is basically like a accumulation of breast tissue and subcutaneous fat. So I'm hoping that it's just fat. I'm hoping, right now I'm weighing about 3 1/4, and I should be at around 265, 270 to be like sort of in somewhat good shape. So I'm thinking that a lot of the fat, from the sides here is kind of like seeping over here, because it's just, it sucks to have super hard pecs right here and get compliment on your pecs, but then the bottom of it is like really lagging. And so, the surgery costs between $4,000 and $6,000, but I'm telling you, if I have gynecomastia, even like pseudo gynecomastia, I'm gonna get it taken care of, because it's important to me, and that I guess goes back to the whole thing I'm talking about going to the gym and finding a gym that works for you. I'm willing to drop $6,000 to remove what might be a negligible amount of breast tissue from my pecs, just because the way that my body looks is so important to me. And right now, like my arms, they don't have a cut in them, but it's because I'm really fat right now, and I lift really heavy. But I'm also willing and hoping to have cut arms again soon. And the body to me is very important. And so to go to a gym to me is like, it's like the best part of my day. It's like the muscle heads on this wonderful magazine I love, which is Muscle Mag. It's my favorite magazine, and I really recommend that you read it. It's the best magazine out there. It used to be really close up there with Muscular Development, but that's before they fired John Romano and Dave Palumbo, so I no longer read that piece of shit. But Muscle Mag is the magazine to read, and I've been reading it for years, and going to the gym to me is like the best part of the day. So to have some idiot membership director or staff member kick me out of the gym, or threaten to kick me out of the gym, or some prick manager who receives my complaint of harassment and does nothing but sit on his hands and talk about how my website is questionable, that's not for me. So you make sure you find yourself a cool gym to join, a gym that is going to respect you just as much as they respect their fitness clientele. And please check my blogs and check out StrengthAddicts.com. Take care.